Alright guys, this is the moment. We are going to test out the new Endeavor. I have never before tried him. I literally just pulled him. I used the Alpha, Beta, and Gamma Orb to get his ability board done right away. I have his advanced leveling all the way done as far as you can for a level 100 character, and he is to max level. Now, if he is good at level 100, I will probably be trying to get him to 130. I will let you guys know at the end of this showcase what I think of him and if I think it's worth getting this character to level 130. So with that said, let's head over to PvP and try him out. I am going to start with a easier team and work my way up to a harder team. However, this team does have one specific character on it that I was looking for, which is Celebration Yayorozu. This Endeavor should be kind of like a hard counter to her because he gets additional effects as long as an opponent is hiding, which can be really, really good. So really quickly, I'm going to go through his kit, remind you guys of what he can do. If you already know what he can do, feel free to skip this part of the video to where the first match starts. But you can see his advanced leveling is all the way done as far as it will let me right now. Ability board wise, I'll just show you that I have nothing into his DX route because I haven't pulled another copy, and his basic route and peace route are completely done. So this is literally as strong as a level 100 character can get. So his plus ultra is called Prominence Arrow. It deals 500% damage to all opponents. All of his skills are AoEs, which is really good. It also reduces character's cooldown time by 2 and restores his HP by 30%. This skill gains piercing shot and increases critical hit rate by 50% if there are any opponents that are hiding. That is really good. So you want to make sure you're going against opponents that are hiding to get that like additional effects, right? But eventually he'll get piercing shot like regardless. Is that what it is? I think that's what it was down below. It's down here. We'll get to that though. His enhancement effect gives character the ability to make a last stand for 2 turns as well after you plus ultra. So that's really good. His first action skill is Flash Fire Fist Hellspire. Deals 300% damage to all opponents, cancels all temporary status element nullification effects, and blocks the buffs of all opponents that are hiding for 3 turns. This skill gains piercing shot and increases critical hit rate by 50% if there are any opponents that are hiding. Okay. Oh, and I just remembered what it is. He permanently gets bullseye. He permanently gets bullseye. So even if he doesn't have the piercing shot, right, he's going to be good against evasion teams regardless. Like the piercing shot is just the cherry on top. But then also like looking at the skill, right, it's an AoE. It cancels temporary status element nullification effects, and it blocks buffs of hiding opponents. Like it's really good. Like the additional effects against hiding opponents is really good, but that's not the be all end all. It's still really good skills. Even if you were to remove the fact that it blocks buffs for hiding opponents, it's still a very good skill, right? And then the enhancement bonus effect increases this skill's critical hit rate by 50%. That is solid. You get the enhancement so easy, by the way. It's after 3 turns and you plus ultra once. You can get the enhancement effect really quickly with this character, which is good. His cooldown time is 5 on both skills, but with the plus ultra it becomes a 3-turn cooldown, which is solid. His action skill 2 is Prominence Burn. Unlike other Endeavors, this Prominence Burn is an AoE, so the fact that this Endeavor has all 3 AoE attacks means they did lower his power a little bit if you compare him to other Endeavors, because other Endeavors don't have all AoEs. So anyone who complains about his power being too low, right, other Endeavors don't have AoEs like this. Like this guy's absolutely insane. And one other thing, this Endeavor has some of the highest speed in the game. He is very, very good, okay? His action skill 2, Prominence Burn, cancels all temporary last stand effects of all opponents that are hiding. And so that's just for the hiding characters, right? But then deals 325% damage to all opponents regardless of whether they're hiding or not, and decreases the defense of all opponents by 20% for 3 turns regardless of whether they're hiding or not. That is really good. And then this skill gains piercing shot and increases critical hit rate by 50% if there are any opponents that are hiding as well. And then the enhancement effect once again increases this skill's critical hit rate by 50%. You do not want to run this Endeavor against a Tranquility team or with someone with Tranquility typically. His auto skill 1 is Sharp Glare, gives character enhance when these 2 conditions are met at the end of a turn. 1 after the character attacks an opponent with a plus ultra, and 2 after 3 turns pass from the start of battle. Very easy to get the enhancement effect. And then right here gives the ability to land a bullseye and to search for the enemy just permanently, which is really good. So even your normal attacks are going to go after the hiding enemy. Also gives character the ability to evade one time after character attacks an opponent that is hiding one time. Like, that's going to be insane. Increases speed of all allies by 30% for 2 turns after character attacks opponents that are hiding one time, which is easy to achieve. And then auto skill 2, flame resistance, gives character immunity to freezing, frostbite, and frost. So he's really good against Getzen as well, which is kind of like largely part of the meta right now. And then increases speed of all allies that are pro heroes by 50% for 1 turn up to 1 time. So that's that turn 1 advantage that you love to see. That is very good. And then after character attacks opponents that are hiding 1 time, increases character's critical hit rate by 30% for 3 turns, critical skill impact by 40% for 3 turns, and plus ultra gauge by 20%. Oh, it's so good. And then the enhancement effect, after character attacks an opponent 1 time with an action skill, increases character's critical hit rate by 30% for 3 turns and critical skill impact by 40% for 3 turns. So he's just got a lot of stuff going on, stuff that you love to see. I think he's just going to be an all-around really good character. And I took too long talking, so I'm going to have to find another team here. Okay, since the start of the video, I did decide to switch it up a little bit because I realized that like status element teams were going to be a bit of a problem. And I was like, okay, we need something to help us with the status elements, and then this team looks a lot better. So I was like, okay, let's put in Steampunk Aizawa. He can give us resistance to stun and bind and stuff like that. So I do think that'll help a little bit. We're going to take on this team. So I said I was going to go easy to medium to hard, but then I saw this team. So I'm going to take on this team at full 100%, level 130 UR+. There is a Momo here as well, hiding, and then we have the movie Deku. We'll take on more of a status element team after this, but I think this team that I have built here has some pretty good potential, hopefully. Fingers crossed, we'll see. But with the Hawks tanking, Aizawa doing a little bit of healing, the status element nullification, and being able to buff Endeavor, like, this could be a very strong pro hero team overall. I don't even know who to go after first. I kind of want, obviously, like, full 100% to be the person I go after first, but at the same time, I'm worried we may not kill him in time. We'll see. We do have that bullseye at least on Endeavor, so it could be good for that. Okay. He actually did more to the other characters. Alright, so we're good so far. And Endeavor, of course, with his autos is going to end up targeting Momo because she is hiding, and we have Search on him. We're going to give Endeavor Piercing Shot here. I mean, he would have it regardless because Momo's hiding, but, like, still. It's going to buff his damage overall with this skill. Oh my gosh, bro. Absolutely melted them. Damn. And dead. Okay. Okay, dude. Did you guys see the battle power? 532,000 battle power? We didn't have nearly that much, and we just absolutely melted. Oh my gosh. By the way, we are enhanced now because we did do 3 turns and we did a plus ultra, so we're going to have the extra critical hit rate on Endeavor here. And he has bullseye, so the evasion doesn't even matter. Not that, I mean, it went away anyways, but like, we're going to kill here for sure. AoE plus ultra. Oh man, he's so good. He's so good. All right, we go like this, and then don't forget, increases this skill's critical hit rate by 50%. We're hitting a crit here, like, if they even survive that long. They didn't even survive that long, yeah. Okay. Dude, we just melted that team like it was absolutely nothing. All right, that was a good switch from Mount Lady. I did run like a match or two with Mount Lady. I was like, yeah, this ain't working. Oh my gosh, this putting Aizawa on the team. This team is so solid. This team is so good. Man, we needed him so bad for the status element. So like, look at that damage. Look at that, was like 4 turns. Oh my gosh. All right, this is a good team to take on. A Getzen team, right? Getzen's supposed to be really good, really annoying. There's Yayurozu here as well. Like, I don't know if this is the best team to be taking on, to be fair. But it'll be a good, different type of team to take on. Not nearly as much battle power, but definitely has the status elements. And then we'll try to take on a team that has like a lot of status elements. I want to see how that goes. That, I think, is the biggest problem with this pro hero team, is just not being able to stand up to status elements. But we'll see. Alright, so we're gonna go after Getzen. We're gonna go like this, and then I do skill 2 first for the defense down here. Defense down is really good. as opposed to doing the skill 1. Skill 1 cancels temporary status element nullification and blocks their buffs, but I think the defense down is more important to me at this point. 19,000 turn 1 on gets him. That's so good. Like, for it's not the, you know, 70,000 that Foe 100% can do on turn 1, but we are hitting multiple targets, okay? You have to keep that in mind as well. Like, that's really solid. Buff him, and then beautiful. We do have turn advantage as well. Love having that speed advantage. Aizawa is taking a bit of damage here, which is a little bit rough. We may lose him, we'll see. Hopefully not. Endeavor does have evasion, so Endeavor should be relatively okay here, even though Getten is going to go second. Alright, remove buffs on him. Are you okay. Well, rip. I think I need Endeavor to be faster. I think having him at 130 is going to make a difference. Okay, so that was a bit of an L. Yeah, we're gonna need Endeavor to be faster. That's a problem. The speed is a big problem. Okay, now we're gonna take on this team. This team has been known to be annoying to say the least. They do have the stun. They have a UR plus Uraraka, right? They do have Yayurozu and Nejire as well. A lot of AoE attack damage and healing. Like, it's just an annoying team to deal with overall. But I think we'll be okay. It depends on how well we stand up to the stun, really. As long as we don't get stunned, because we do have that stun resistance thanks to Aizawa, I think we'll be relatively okay. We will have turn 1 advantage. We may not have turn 2 advantage, which could be a bit of a problem, but we will see here. Big crits, the defense down is nice. So like the idea here is we defense down turn 1 and then turn 2 we do our other AoE right with Endeavor, and hopefully when that AoE comes through it does even more damage. But look at how much they healed, right? We had so much damage already and they just healed a crap ton of it back. We are faster, which is good. Alright, do a lot please. It did plenty. It did plenty. Okay, let's go. Love that. We had the evasion there, so we did get to evade with Endeavor on that AoE, which is beautiful. Remember, you get evasion from attacking hiding opponents. Let's go ahead and use all of our plus ultras here. Endeavor, or not Endeavor, Aizawa is second. Our green Aizawa is dead. We're going to miss out on the perfect right here because of that. Oof, okay. Oh, okay, you actually didn't go after him. Oh, wait, we're... Okay, yeah, we're good, we're good. I think we may still be in trouble because of the AoE from our Raka. Depends on if she dies. Please die. Yes, let's go. Okay, we're good. We are good. Oh my gosh, we're sitting so pretty. He's done. He's cooked. 50,000. Okay, yeah. Yep. That went pretty well. Alright, we'll do one more match here. This was just like the initial showcase as well to see how I think he is. So I think right now, initially going through these matches that I've done, I think Endeavor is a very solid like damage dealer, especially for AoEs. And having a hiding character to go against definitely helps. I don't think it's necessary. Like just having permanent bullseye is freaking ridiculous. But his biggest problem right now is probably dealing with status ailments. Status ailment, other enemy teams that have status ailments can be a problem. And then just having Endeavor have the speed that he has at level 100, I feel like it's not enough. I feel like at level 130, he is going to become much faster, right? And you want him to be one of the fastest characters you can have on your team. I could probably switch out the memory on him, really. I could put Dulce Summertime. I don't even need to run the extra skill impact like memory. I could probably solve the whole speed thing right now easily, actually thinking about it. So if I go and I pick a team, let's pick a... Well, that's actually a decent one. This one's okay. Let's switch it up a little bit. I think if I just go like this, put Dulce Summertime on, like this might fix all my problems. It might not even be necessary to get him to 130. Just if you run another speed memory, I feel like that could potentially fix our problems. We'll see. I think that'll actually work. Hopefully. So this might be more ideal. I just liked having the extra skill impact, but I don't think it's going to be necessary on him, especially since we're running Aizawa, right? Like, I think we're good like this. So let's go like this, and shoot, it doesn't even matter who we target, and then we go like this, right? Okay. Good damage. Let's hope we don't get paralyzed. That's the problem right there. Okay, so that just goes to show the biggest problem with this team is definitely dealing with status elements. If you have someone that can... So everything besides paralyzed we can actually handle fairly well between Endeavor and Aizawa, right? Like freeze, frostbite, stuff like that. Like Endeavor's not going to get frozen. Aizawa can help us resist stuns and binds, but yeah, there's no point in doing that yet. But when it comes to the paralysis is a big problem. As you can see. Alright, so we're going to have to go ahead and do this. Sure. It's going to give him evasion, let him draw aggro for these plus ultras at least. So that way, hopefully Endeavor doesn't die. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so... we might not have a chance. Endeavor might just die. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if he survives this. Paralysis? Bro, did everybody get who got paralyzed? Endeavor died, Hawks got paralyzed. There's an example, beautiful example of just how rough it can be. We'll do one more match. Oh, status elements. That's the biggest problem with this team. I need to find a way to make it so we can resist all status elements, but I just don't think there's really a pro hero right now where that you can run on an all pro hero team that's going to let you easily deal with that. So status element teams are going to be able to still stand up to the Endeavor pretty well, but like in general, like a team like this, I think we could beat pretty easily. We'll try it. I really do think we could, as long as they're not running. I guess Kaminari mainly is going to be the once again, you know, Festival Kaminari being a nuisance. I know a lot of people hate him, but Kaminari might be the big problem at this point. Looking at everything, because I think speed can be fixed with the memory. Status elements can be resisted with Aizawa on the team. Like you can resist stuns and binds. Endeavor won't get frozen, right? So you don't have to worry about that. So really paralysis is probably his biggest enemy at this point. Other than that, I think he can kind of pop off. So just something to think about. Try not to go against Kaminari teams, I guess, is the lesson here. Alright, AoE. And then we get another AoE here. No crits though. I wish we had gotten a crit there. It was a little bit easier to get crits when we were running the crit memory, I will say. But I think we'll still be okay damage-wise overall. And we are still first. Beautiful. Buff Endeavor. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, he's a little good. A little good. So like I said, as long as we're not getting status elemented to death, is that how you say it? Status elemented to death, then we'll be fine. Oh boy. Alright, all of our plus ultras here. Alright, and this should do a lot of damage. No way, it actually just killed them all. Look at the damage! Ah, it's so good. I keep saying like one more match, and I just want to keep going. I literally just want to keep going. I feel like now that I've felt out like what teams he's good against, what teams he's not, like I can just go crazy with this character. But yeah, generally speaking, looking at the battle log, right? All the teams I lost to, even some of them that you're not going to see in this video, all the teams I lost to, like especially this first one that you're not going to see, status elements. It was the stun for Araka here, the bind from Compress here. Getten froze me there, I think is what it was. Or no, that was one that actually Getten just nuked me. That was one of the rare occasions where I just got nuked. But then status elements here, Kaminari paralyzed me. So status elements are the #1 problem for Endeavor, in my opinion, okay? Looking at everything, but other than that, I think having him 130 is going to be very helpful for the speed stat. I don't think it's as necessary as I was originally thinking at the beginning of the video, because all it took was me, you know, just swapping one little memory and I was able to do a lot better. But we'll do one more status element team and I'm probably going to lose this like you guys have seen. But just to show you guys once again, like that previous team was so easy, right? We beat it pretty easily. This team has bind and freeze and frostbite. So we're probably going to struggle a bit more. I think we'll be okay with the bind, hopefully, because we do have bind resist, but who knows? We may still get bound, knowing my luck. Alright, so they do have hide, but not yet. Let's go after gets in, that way we can keep compress alive so we can hide somebody. We'll go like this for the AoE, go like this, and then defense down. Okay, decent damage. We did have that evasion for turn 1 thanks to Dulce Summertime, so that helped a bit. And we'll buff Endeavor, okay. Interesting that they have plus ultras turn 2. That may have hurt them more than helped them. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Alright, let's hope nobody gets frozen or frostbite. Yo, we might actually be okay on this one. We might be okay. Here we go. Let's go, my boy. Dude, I love his animation. It's so good. Yeah, we're actually gonna be okay on this one. Somehow we lucked out and none of the status elements hit us. And yeah, I have resist to like binds, right? But like, I swear, 9 times out of 10, even though I have the resist to the bind, I still get hit with it. Like, I don't know. I just have really bad luck. Compress is all the way healed back up. But it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. Dude! Oh, he cooks after turn 3, man. Just get him to turn 3 and he cooks. I actually love this character. There's a little bit of quirkiness you gotta figure out to him at first. But the more matches I do, the more I realize just how good he actually is. And this is not just me, like, hyping him up. Like, you can see it for yourselves. You can see the damage. You can just see him melting through people. Absolutely insane. Still, I've said it so many times in this video, but my final analysis, that was the final match, okay? The final analysis at the end of the video is that this Endeavor is going to have insane firepower. He lacks a little bit in speed at level 100. You can fix that with a memory. However, I do think it is worth getting him to level 130 purely for the speed reason alone, so that you have the speed advantage. It's going to help you out a lot in the long run. And then his biggest counter right now, the thing that is going to make him hard to use, is probably going to be status element characters or characters that can pop off a status element. Specifically, out of all those status element characters, Festival Kaminari, who has been the bane of many people's existences for a while now, so it's really not any surprise that it continues to this day. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments of Endeavor, and let me know if you guys have any team recommendations for the next showcase, because I probably will do one where I try to get him to level 130. Would you like to see different pro heroes on the team? Would you like to see me run other things besides pro heroes with him? I did like to run the pro heroes here, particularly with him, because they get that 50% speed boost turn 1, so it's more optimal, like just in general for turn advantage, to run pro heroes with him. But I'd be more than open to running him with other characters if you guys have team suggestions or ideas that you think are going to work well for him. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.